You're watching Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoff, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream. And welcome to the Crookston High School Gymnasium as we have a big Section 8AA matchup, a rivalry game, and it's also Pirate Sister Night tonight as the Crookston Pirate Girls Basketball team will be hosting the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Crookston 9-6 on the year, while the East Grand Forks Green Wave, they are 8-7 on the season. Crookston has an overtime win over East Grand Forks at East Grand Forks earlier this season. They're looking to make a sweep of the regular season series here tonight on this cold, blustery night. There is a blizzard warning that does take effect at midnight tonight until noon tomorrow. And so we're fortunate to be able to get this game in, and hopefully we'll be able to get all the games scheduled for tomorrow as well. We thank you for joining us here this evening and hope you enjoy the broadcast. The JV game just wrapped up, and it was East Grand Forks winning by a score of 48-21. We have one other final score so far in boys basketball. Foston beat Climax Fisher 84-40. There's a lot of postponements as well. Boys basketball, Red Lake County at Roseau's postponed to February 17th. Girls basketball, Sacred Heart at Red Lake Falls is postponed. Red Lake County Central at Cass Lake Bena and girls basketball postponed. Boys hockey, Red Lake Falls at Mayville Portland has been postponed. And Detroit Lakes at Wadena Deer Creek postponed. Roseau at Moorhead postponed as well because of that blizzard warning. So that is a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Again, JV, it was 48-21 East Grand Forks with the victory. You can tell by looking at the screen that it is a Pirate Sister Night, and those are all the Pirate youth girls basketball players that were able to make it tonight, and they exchange gifts and each Pirate varsity, JV, and C Squad player, they get 3 to 4 girls. So girls basketball is alive and well in the youth level in Crookston here. But it's always an exciting night when they have the Pirate Sister Night because they are loud. They have energy galore. And I don't know who's more excited, the little Pirate Sisters or the Pirate basketball players. I know we had a daughter last night, Macy. She was putting everything together, and she was giddy like it was Christmas today. It always is an exciting time for the older players and the younger players as well, and pretty cool. So we will take a break. We'll be back. We had a chance to talk with both head coaches and get their pregame comments. We'll have that coming up. And while we are here, before we get into the coaches, Tom, we'll keep it on the Pirate Sisters as they're introducing all of them. And so they get, as you can see, each player has 3-4 girls. And as we said, youth girls basketball. These aren't all the girls. These are a lot of them that were able to make it tonight. And pretty neat to see all these youngsters. And the CYBA jerseys, very sharp. A lot better than when my kids went through. A little jealous because they are sharp-looking youth jerseys. And what's the old saying? Look good, feel good. And the Crookston Pirate third grade girls basketball team finished second at the Dilworth Glendon Felton tournament. We have the scores. They lost to Barnesville by 4 in the championship game. And they beat DGF and they beat Kindred as well. But we have the picture on our website at kroxam.com. Click on sports. So always an exciting night here as they are announcing all the Pirate Sisters. So that is what we have so far here tonight as far as scores and Pirate Sister Night. Again, JV East Grand Forks won by a score of 48-21. And one final in boys basketball. Foston beat Climax Fisher 84-40. Junior high boys and girls basketball. Crookston was supposed to take on Grand Forks Schrader. All of those games were canceled as well. So I think we will get a break in here as they're almost done. We'll just keep it here. So we have we should mention as well, the Pirate Pep Band is going to be playing as well. So we have a lot of parents, we have a lot of youngsters, and I think we're going to have a pretty good crowd here this evening. And this is the only Pirate sporting event this evening. We go from having 5 on Tuesday to only 1 tonight. And we'll be right back here tomorrow for boys basketball as Crookston will have a tough task again. They will host the Fertile Beltrami Falcons. Oh, we've got one coming in. So a Pirate sister is, maybe a practice just got done maybe as well. So that is the Pirate sister introduction. They're going to have a big group photo, and then we'll be ready for our warm-ups here as the two teams will get ready for a big Section 8AA matchup. Again, with the conference games here, you can use the shot clock, and that is going to be used here tonight as well. So we have the pregame show brought to you by our friends at Riverview Health. That is going to be coming up next as we have Pirate Girls Basketball, Crookston taking on the East Grand Forks Green Wave. That's next on KROX.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Dr. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
We continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the East Grand Forks Green Wave, Coach Carpenter. And Coach, you're coming in and having a pretty solid year and coming off a tough game against a very good opponent in Thompson.
Yeah, they're just athletic. You know, we played with them for the first half, but then the athleticism just took over, and we didn't answer. So.
How about your season so far? You're just above 500, and you've had some really good games, had some close games. Could easily have another handful of wins, couldn't you?
Yeah, we're so up and down, you know, especially offensively. You know, there's times where we'll score, 70, and then the next game we're scoring 35. So we just got to find that consistency somewhere. You know, we've had some rough games the last 4 or 5 games where we haven't played very well. But hopefully we can play better tonight. We had a good practice yesterday, so hopefully that continues.
You get ready to take on Crookston, and the last time you met at your place, it was a back-and-forth game, very close, all the way down to the wire.
Yeah, it was, and I thought, we played very well. Obviously I knew Windjam was going to get her points. You got to try to limit as much as possible. But Bravage really hurt us, especially the last 2 minutes of that game where she hit 2 big threes, to tie the game. So we got to limit those girls. We're not going to stop them, obviously, but we also got to play our offense and play the type of style we want to play, which is get the ball up and down the floor, look inside, maybe draw some fouls inside, and we got to hit some outside shots too.
What offensively, when you're scoring those 70 points compared to the 35-40, what's the biggest difference?
Well, I think we were attacking the rim, going to the hole, drawing some fouls, not being passive, hitting some outside shots to open up the inside game, and we got to do that. When we've struggled, we haven't hit outside shots, and then of course we get passive and we don't want to go to the basket.
And with your athleticism, you can get to the basket.
Yeah, we have some girls that like to go to the basket, but again, when they see. Well, I know when we played Warren, we saw a 6'1" girl, and there was times where we didn't even want to even try to go to the rim because we thought we were going to get blocked. Well, you can't have that mentality. You got to be aggressive no matter what.
And take it strong and maybe even draw a foul if you don't get the basket, and that's still just as good as a basket almost.
That's right. And I told the girls after the game, I said, yeah, there might be a 6'1". She might block a shot, but she also might get a foul. And then now she's in foul trouble and she's no longer in the game. And I think the girls realize that, and we've had a better practice because of that too.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a victory over Crookston here tonight?
Well, we got to contest shots. When Bravage hit those threes the last time we played, we didn't contest very well. We let her, and we talked about it even in timeouts. We said we cannot let 5 and the Windjam girl, not have uncontested shots because they're going to knock them down, and we got to do that. We also got to box out. Windjam does a good job of rebounding, so does Bravage. So we got to do that, and we just got to play our style of game.
Coach, always a pleasure. Thanks for talking with us. Best of luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
And that is the head coach of the East Grand Forks Green Wave, Coach Dennis Carpenter, in his 3rd year as head coach for the East Grand Forks Green Wave, in the 17th year overall, many of those years at Warren, Alvarado, Oslo. We'll take a break. We'll be back. We'll talk with the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Darren Zimmerman. That's going to be coming up next as we continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Boston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Boston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
We continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Darren Zimmerman. And Coach, first of all, before we talk about what's happened recently and what's happening tonight, it's going to be an exciting night with Pirate Sister Night, and you can already feel the electricity in the gym during the JV game.
Yeah, it's always one of my favorite nights, just having the basketball program, really, in essence, being here, and the younger elementary girls always do a good job. They're loud, and it does create an atmosphere, so it's an exciting night for them and for our varsity girls included and JV girls, so just, yeah, it's a special night. Just seeing your varsity, JV girls, your entire team of the Pirate upperclassmen, you can tell they're just as excited as the younger girls, I think. They are. I mean, they remember. It's a great tradition, so they were they were in their shoes not that long ago, and just they remember the excitement, how cool it was to have an older kid that they know and look up to, and somebody they maybe didn't know but got to know through Pirate Sisters a little bit, and so they look forward to being on the other end of that now here as an older kid. Well, you're coming off a win over Ada Borup West, and were able to build a double-digit lead and hold on to that, and how do you feel you played against the Cougars? Overall, I think we played a really solid game. We had one stretch, and that had a little bit to do with Ada, too, in the second half, where they were able to make some easier buckets in the paint. But luckily, we came out after halftime and played extremely well, built up a nice lead, and then they made their run, but we had a nice cushion to be able to withstand it. And once again, Wenjum and Borovich, they carried you on the offensive end. Yeah, they did, especially Hallie in the first half really just kind of was setting the tone for us. And then second half, we leaned on Abby quite a bit, and Abby seems to have a knack for showing up in some really big moments for us. When we need to go on a run or something, she just kind of exerts herself a little bit more. Would like to see her do that all the time because she's that type of player that can really profoundly impact the game. But overall, yeah, just solid game out of those two. Well, I bring those two players up because last time you played East Grand Forks, it was Hallie had a remarkable game. Another game, I guess, one of her regular games, it seemed like. But then you had Borovich hit a couple threes down the stretch to solidify a win for you, and it was a hard-fought game. It was, yeah. It was a tough game, early in the season on the road at their place, and we were, still trying to really find ourselves a little bit and try to find an identity as a team, and we just, leaned on those veterans, and Abby she was really, really tough in those last couple minutes, making some really tough shots, contested threes to force that game into overtime, and then just basically all game, too. Hal was remarkable. I mean, she just had a really special game that game, and just kind of between those two willed us to get to the overtime period, and then from there it was a really good team effort just to close out that game.
What did you take away from that game that you need to do a little better this time?
Be more consistent. You know, I think we played pretty well. We played a good first half. We had it wasn't a huge lead, but we had a couple possession lead going into halftime, and we just unfortunately did not come out in the second half, especially right away, and play overly well. And that played into what they were trying to do in the game plan that they had, and they were making some shots at home, and the crowd got into it, so we really had to battle at that point. And, the big takeaway is just it was inconsistency on both ends of the floor for us.
You're getting down to the final month of the regular season here. Playoffs a little over a month away, and what would you like to see from your team here as you get ready for the postseason?
On the defensive end, I think we just need to bank up more solid possessions. We're capable of playing lights out, for a few in a row, and then whether it be transition or just not communicating on a screen or something, we let a kid slip free. So we just need to be overall just more consistent on the defensive end. And offensively, we've been better space, better moving, and now it's once we're doing those things, we got to attack a little bit better. We got to, especially getting the ball reversed a little bit. I think as we've gotten spaced and moved better, we're attacking, but we're doing it pretty early in possessions. Defense barely even moved. So we got to get that ball moving a little bit and then look to attack after that.
2 or 3 keys for a Pirate victory tonight?
Defensive intensity. We need to come out and set a tone, especially on that end of the ball. It's going to be loud in here with our younger girls, so we need to be loud on the court and communicate. And offensively, we gotta push the tempo a little bit. Not to say that we had to come down and shoot within 5 seconds of the shot clock, but we just got to run the floor, get into spots and offense quicker so we can actually run through our stuff. So just, getting playing more tempo.
And I would assume just getting off to a good start with the loud Pirate sisters here would also help too.
It certainly would. They'll be loud either probably way, but they'll be a little extra loud, I think, if we can get out and play some good basketball right away. So just getting out to be it's cold and blustery outside, but it's going to be a hot one in here tonight, so it'll be a fun game, and just getting off to a fun start and fast start will be important.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. Best of luck.
Yeah, thank you, Chris.
And that is the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Darren Zimmerman, and his pregame comments here on KROX. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Take a look at the starting lineups. Also, we have a couple weather-related announcements for school tomorrow. Not Crookston yet, but we'll tell you about those as well. That's all going to be coming up after this timeout on KROX.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178, Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute, short stay, and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute, short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
From early morning to the last thing before bed,
Light powers your day, and every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. Choose LED bulbs. You'll use 75% less energy, and because they last so long, you may never have to change them again. Whether it's bright light for the bathroom or a soft, warm touch in the family room, LEDs do it all. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED. LED lighting, the smart way to light your life.
Society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
To the Crookston High School Gymnasium as it's time to take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by our great friends at Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. Not only are they a locally owned business, but they are locally minded. They give back to the community, and the Altringers, Nelsons and the gang, they are fantastic community stewards, and we thank them for everything they do, and we thank them for their sponsorship of Pirate Athletics and the starting lineups. It's winter time. Well, it's finally winter, and it's time to make sure your battery will start the first time every time. Buy a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They handle all your Legend battery needs for your cars, trucks, recreational vehicles, snowmobiles, and ATVs. Now here's the Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. First for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the 8-7 East Grand Forks Green Wave. They're coached by Dennis Carpenter in his third year as head coach at East Grand Forks, 17th overall. They will go like this. It'll be Allison Kovar, a 5'5 junior. Kylie Madison, a 5'5 junior. Sophia Perkins, a 5'5 senior. Tatum Vadova, a 5'10 freshman. And Ella Thorvalson, a 5'8 junior. It'll be Kovar, Madison, Perkins, Vadova, and Thorvalson, your starting five for East Grand Forks. For the 9-6 Crookston Pirates, they're coached by Darren Zimmerman. They'll go like this. It'll be Emma Gunderson, a 5'8 junior. Abby Baravich, a 5'11 senior. Isabel Smith, a 5'6 junior. Hallie Wenjum, a 5'6 junior. And Libby Salentine, a 5'8 senior. It'll be Gunderson, Baravich, Smith, Wenjum, and Salentine, the starting five for the Crookston Pirates. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this timeout on KROX.
Our school district has a long history of providing opportunities for all community members, from our youngest students to adults. We believe strong schools lead to strong communities. We are proud of our district. And as we look toward the future, we know there is continued work to be done to ensure that all students have excellent opportunities in education.
On February 14th, voters in Crookston will have the opportunity to vote on a single-question referendum to build a multi-use complex on school property. The facilities would include an artificial turf field, 8-lane track, press box, seating for over 750 spectators, and a concessions and restrooms area. If the referendum passes, the average tax impact on a $200,000 home would be $2.75 a month. 36% of the total referendum cost is covered by the Ag to School tax credit and state aid. If the referendum does not pass, the need for a facility with a usable track and field space for competitive programming will still exist. And while we currently use the University of Minnesota Crookston spaces, we cannot use our state-funded long-term facility maintenance dollars to upgrade a property we don't own.
This investment in our schools is an investment in our students and our community. Please learn all you can about the upcoming referendum and be sure to vote on or before February 14th.
And welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium as we have a high school girls basketball on the air. The 9-6 Crookston Pirates get ready to take on the 8-7 East Grand Forks Green Wave. These two teams played to an overtime game earlier this season at East Grand Forks, and we're expecting another good one here tonight. Well, taking a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. We have finals in girls basketball. Ada Borup West beat Mahnomen Waban 61-58. And in boys basketball, Foston beat Climax Fisher 84-40. JV girls basketball, East Grand Forks beat Crookston 48-21. Also taking a look at our weather-related announcements that we have so far here. In Sacred Heart School in East Grand Forks, and childcare will be 2 hours late tomorrow. No AM preschool. In East Grand Forks public schools and buses will be 2 hours late tomorrow. So that is what we have so far on our weather-related announcements. We'll be updating those as we get those as well. So they're going through the starting lineups as we speak right now. And let's see if there's any more score updates that we can pass along to you, or that you would be interested in anyway. And I don't see anything of interest thus far. Well, we have one. Girls basketball, it was Winnimac beating Bagley at 45-31. So Winnimac beat Bagley in girls basketball. And again, the Winnimac wins by a score of 45-31. So I'm not sure if some of these games are double headers or if they started early because of the impending weather. But never complain when we get scores in early. We never will. That's for sure. And so those are the scores that we have so far here this evening. So we're underway here at the Crookston High School Gymnasium as we have the Pirates in their navy blue uniforms. While they have the white numbers and yellow trim. Crookston across the front of the jersey. Now a three from the near side for Isabel Smith. And she gives the Pirates a 3-0 lead. Abby Baravich gets the assist. 3-0 the score. Crookston with their first shot of the game. Student body looks like beach theme is the theme night tonight for them. Or else they just got back from vacation. One of the two. Now a three fired up at the top of the key for Ivanova, and she hits nothing but net. So it's a three-point contest early on. Both teams tied at 3 apiece. Now a long jumper for for Wincham. That's off the mark. Vadova with the rebound. She'll speed into the front court, drives in, stops, turns around, looks around, still looking, kicks a pass out left wing. Now it'll be Kovar with a three. That's too strong. Rebound Wincham. Wincham will push it up into the front court. Stutter step dribble. Kicks the pass out to Baravich. She'll fire the three. That's off the back rim. Rebound East Grand Forks. Good box out by the Green Wave. Now coming back, putting up the shot on the baseline. No good was the Wave. Perkins almost had the rebound. It's tipped away out of bounds. Last touch by Crookston. It'll be East Grand Forks ball. Inbounding the ball will be Vadova. Bounce pass. It's tipped away, and Salentine gets a steal. Nice hands by Libby. She'll get it up, and now the ball's stolen away by Vadova. Vadova cuts into the lane, working on Gunderson, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Emma Gunderson. That'll be her first personal foul, first team foul. We're tied at 3 apiece, a minute 32 into the ball game, and Vadova, the outstanding freshman, will inbound. She gets it into the far sideline. Grabbing the ball, Thorvaldsen lost it, regains control, leaves a pass off to Kovar left wing. Kovar lobs it inside to Vadova, makes a one-hand grab, nice move inside, lays it in with the left hand, and Vadova has all 5 points, and she's on a 5-0 run by herself. 16-12 remaining, 5-3, Green Wave with their first lead. Now to be Smith at the top of the key, leaves a pass up to Gunderson, now around the perimeter, Wincham over to Baravich. Baravich fakes the drive, leaves it up to Smith. Smith at the half-court circle just inside it. Dribbles off to the left wing. Hands it off to Wincham. Wincham guarded closely by Kovar. She dribbles up to the top. Now leaves a pass off right wing to Baravich. She pulls into the lane. Kicks a pass out. Smith, her three-pointer might have been partially blocked. And picking up the loose ball rebound are the Wave. Pass up to Vadova. She drives in. She's going to be fouled by Baravich. That'll be her first personal. They're going to call it on the shot. And they do. So getting 2 free throws will be Tatum Vadova. Her brother was an outstanding player. Now she has all 6 points to start off the ball game for the Green Wave. Now the second free throw with 15:38 remaining is good. 7-3. Vadova has all 7 points for the Wave. And the Pirates will bring it up going right to left as we look down at the floor. With it is Wenjum. Wenjum leaves a pass up top of the key to Borovich. A three-pointer, tried to bank it home. It went in and then spun out. Rebound. Green Wave speeding into the front court. Stopping at the top of the key is Madison. Leaves it off over to Perkins. Perkins leaves it to Vadova. Now after the right wing, over to Perkins. Perkins back over to the right wing, Madison. Madsen leaves it back near side. Now a pass goes into Thorvaldsen. She'll drive in. Left-hand shot off the front of the rim and in. Ella Thorvaldsen gets her first points. And it's a 9-0 run for East Grand Forks. 14:53 remaining. First half of play just underway here in Crookston. Now a pass inside to Salentine. Bounces a pass over to Smith. Her baseline jumper is off the mark. Rebound. Great box out by Thorvaldsen. And she gets the pass up. Goes up to Madsen. Madsen to Kovar. Kovar on the baseline. Tries to drive. She's double teamed. Leaves a pass out. It's too far. And a turnover on East Grand Forks. We'll have our first substitutions of the game. They will both be Green Wave players. Maya Langrud, the can't read my own writing here, 5'6" senior. And then, or junior, excuse me. And Cameron Adams, a 5'6" sophomore, both check in. Top of the key. With the ball is Wenjum. Halley dribbling. Now kicks a pass right wing over to Smith. Into the far corner to Borovich. Borovich will fire a three. Hits it. Abby Borovich. Pirates, that breaks the 9-0 run as Abby buries the three with 14:05 remaining in this first half. And just like that, it's back to a three-point game. Now with the ball in the right wing, with the dribble is Adams. Picks it up, leaves a pass inside. Thorvaldsen, her shot is blocked, puts it back up. No good. Salentine with the rebound. She'll get it off to Wenjum. Wenjum into the front court. Stops on the left wing, still with the dribble though. Spins, now kicks a pass to Gunderson. She thought about the three. Instead, leaves it back to Wenjum, who's just to the left of the top of the key. Now back to Borovich. Borovich at the top, drives into the paint. Leaves a pass to Gunderson. Her baseline jumper off the mark. Borovich with the rebound. She kicks it out. Now with it is Wenjum. Wenjum leaves it back inside to Salentine. Bounce pass goes to Smith over to the near sideline. With it now is Borovich. Borovich looking around. Tried to get it inside to Salentine. Wasn't able to. Dumps a pass to Wenjum. Her three is too strong. Off the back iron. Rebound, Vadova. She'll bring it up with the left-hand dribble. Now kicks a pass off to Langrud. Her runner might have been partially blocked. And the loose ball rebound picked up by Wenjum. Her second. Halley into the free throw line area. Now backs up. Lobs a pass into the paint. Onto the block with it is Salentine. Kicks it out. Borovich. Her three too strong. Rebound. Gunderson grabs it. And then a foul is going to be called. Nice reach for the rebound for Emma Gunderson. Kovar will be getting a breather. Checking into the game for the first time will be Ellie Marcotte, a 5'7" sophomore. Also checking in for the Green Wave will be McKaylee Fitzpatrick, a 5'10" sophomore. There's a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout.
You're watching Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoff, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream.
Well, after the timeout, Crookston's going to bring in Naomi Johnson. Johnson is a 5'8" sophomore, and also Chloe Bull, a 5'8" freshman. Then the pass goes inside, and a basket for Hallie Wenjum. She'll get her first points of the game, and the Pirates are on a 5-0 run. They trail 9-8. And now a travel called inside on the Green Wave, and it'll be Crookston ball. 9-8, Crookston trailing by 1. It was a 9-0 run by the Wave. 7 of those points were scored by Tatum Vadava, the freshman. Now Johnson has it on the left wing, up to the top of the key, over to the right wing. It'll go off to Windjam. Windjam gets a pick, leaves it back to Borovich. Borovich on the right wing, takes one dribble, lobs a pass over to the near sideline, right in front of the Green Wave bench to Gunderson. Pass inside to Naomi Johnson. That is tipped away. Now the Wave with it. Marcotte around the perimeter. Off to Vadava, her three. Tried to bank it home. Langerud with the rebound. Puts it back up with the left hand. Good. Maya Langerud gets her first points of the game on the offensive rebound in the putback. And with 11:50 remaining in this first half, it is a 11-8 lead. We'll have Caitlin Christensen checking in at the next dead ball. Now the pass around the perimeter goes to the near sideline to Hallie Windjam for Crookston. Hallie drives in, leaves a pass off to Bull. Bull leaves it back up top of the key. Now dribbling into the lane, a left-hand scoop shot, no good, but a foul is called, and Windjam will be at the line where she's going to be shooting 2 shots. So we'll have one free throw before Caitlin Christensen will check in. First free throw for Windjam is good. Windjam now with 3 points. Christensen will check in, and Emma Gunderson will check out. Eleven to 9. Windjam at the line, shooting one more. She has 3 points, looking for number 4. Her shot is good. 4 points now for Windjam. It's 11-10. East Grand Forks leading by 1. Just over 11 minutes remaining here in this first half of play. Langerud has it on the near sideline. Now leaves a pass to Kovar. Ball is knocked around. Picking it up will be Chloe Bull. She gets the steal. Now back to Windjam. Windjam on the right wing. Kicks it back over. Driving into the lane, Borovich, and she is fouled as she tried to put it up. And the Pirates being aggressive, taking it to the basket. And they are being rewarded with another trip to the foul line. Borovich has 3 points. She'll be looking for 4 and 5 here. The first free throw is good. 4 points now for Abby, and that ties the game up at 11. We were tied at 3. Now the second free throw and an out, no good. So we'll be tied at 11. So Borovich with the free throws, hits 1 of 2. Now a pass wide open. Somebody was not on task on the defensive end for the Pirates. And then after a missed shot by the Green Wave, the rebound is grabbed by Fitzpatrick. And then she puts it back in for the basket and the foul. She'll be at the line trying to convert the 3-point play. Johnson will check out as that will be her first personal foul. And a little overmatched there against Fitzpatrick, the 5'10 sophomore. Now the free throw, that is off the mark. Rebound is grabbed by Borovich. So getting the basket, and that's it, will be Fitzpatrick. 13-11, East Grand Forks with the lead. Now Crookston tries to get a pass inside to Salentine. She is tied up. A jump ball is called, and the possession arrow in favor of East Grand Forks. So bringing the ball up. Oh, we're going to have to reset the shot clock here. So the shot clock will be reset. It was already down to 21, and good call by the official there. Bringing it up will be Kovar. Kovar bounces a pass off right wing over to Marcotte. That is Ellie Marcotte. Up to the top of the key. A 3 is in and out, no good. Rebound, good box out by Salentine. And she will get her second rebound of the game. Leaves it off to Windjam. Windjam with the right-hand dribble. Step back 3. That's too strong. Rebound. Borovich had it, and then she's going to be fouled. The foul will be called on the Green Waves, Ellie Marcotte. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Wave. The only starter for the Green Wave to have a foul is Kovar. Then the 3 players off the bench have 1 apiece. Now Baravich with it. Kicks it off left wing. Now around the perimeter over to the right wing. It'll go to Smith to the corner. Christensen underneath. Reverse layup. It's way too high. Rebound is loose and tracked down by Windjam, her 3rd. And then a foul is going to be called on the Green Wave. The foul is going to be called on Kovar. That'll be her 2nd personal. That is the 5th team foul. So that's a big foul as Kovar will have to check out. Now looking to inbound. Pass goes to Baravich. 9:45 remaining. First half of play, 13-11. East Grand Forks with the lead. Crookston looking to answer. Pass off to Baravich from Windjam. Her 3, too strong. Rebound is loose. East Grand Forks' Perkins picks it up. Long pass up to Madsen. Her shot is blocked by Windjam coming from behind. Lob pass up to Smith. Her layup is no good. She misses it off the front of the rim. Good hustle back by East Grand Forks. Now the Green Wave with it. The pass goes off over to Adams. Cameron kicks it back. Now gets it underneath. Puts it up off the glass. Good. Cameron Adams, good give and go, and it's a 15-11 lead for East Grand Forks. 9:03 remaining. Now we're halfway through this first half. A shot put up by Smith, and she's going to be fouled by Kylie Matson, the junior. That'll be her first personal. 6th team foul. At the line will be Smith shooting 2 free throws. First free throw, right-hand shot is no good. Emma Gunderson going to check back into the game, replacing Caitlin Christensen. And for the Green Wave, they will take out Fitzpatrick, and Vadova will check back in. Now Smith, second free throw, that's off the mark. Vadova the rebound, leaves a pass off. It'll go up to Adams. Adams hits the brakes, now dumps a pass off, and Salentine's going to steal it away. Off to Windjam. Windjam on the right wing. Pirates, they've been getting some good shots, but all their threes have been right on, just too strong. Now the pass from Windjam is stolen away. Goes off to Matson. Her 3 off the back iron. Rebound is loose. Grabbed by East Grand Forks' Marcotte. Ellie looking inside. Gets it to Vadova. She's double teamed. Now kicks it out. Matson puts up the quick shot. It's blocked. A loose ball rebound grabbed and put in by the Green Wave's Perkins. That'll be her first points of the game. And now it's a 17-11 lead, and Crookston wants a timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this 1-minute timeout.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Well, after the timeout, Green Wave, they will have the ball after Crookston turned it over. With it at the top of the key is Adams. Adams bounces a pass off to Matson. Matson leaves it back to Adams. Adams picks up the dribble, guarded closely by Windjam. Now a pass, almost stolen away. But with it instead is the Green Wave's Perkins. Perkins leaves it off to Matson. She gets a pick, stops, and travel is called as the pivot foot. Okay, it was drug along. Now Chloe Bull will check back in, going to replace Isabel Smith. Pirates greeted by a little bit of full court pressure. Now Windjam, she's knocked to the ground. Little collision there. Pass goes off to Baravich now. She makes the move, leaves it to Salentine, over to the far side. It'll go to Bull. Bull leaves it back to Salentine. Salentine picks up the dribble, leaves it to Baravich. Baravich looking around. Still looking, stops, leaves it back up top of the key. Now off to the left wing. It'll go over to Windjam, to the free throw line. Salentine back to Windjam. Windjam a free throw line jumper. That missed everything, and it'll be East Grand Forks ball with 6:53 remaining. And the Green Wave fans clapping for that play as tough defense once again by East Grand Forks. So the Green Wave will bring it up, leading 17-11. Pass goes into the front court to Perkins. Now off to Adams. Adams leaves it up to Vadova, guarded by Gunderson. Now pass off left wing to Adams. So now the ball is knocked away, stolen away by Windjam. Windjam drives in, and travel is called. Boy, Hallie having problems the last couple trips. She went to hit the brakes, and I don't know if her foot was rolled off the shoe, or she got caught on the shoe or what, but she fell down on the breakaway, and you don't see that happen very often. Now Adams in the backcourt, brings it up. Leaves looking to leave a pass. Can't find anybody. Now finds inside. It's kicked back out over to Perkins. Perkins leaves it back to Matson. Matson looking around. Now drives onto the baseline. Nothing there. Leaves it back over to Perkins. Perkins back to Matson. Matson dribbles up to the top of the key. Leaves a pass off. Now with it. And Crookston High School is calling, so I'm guessing 2 hours late tomorrow. So Macy Fee will check into the game, the senior, replacing Libby Salentine. So we got the instant alert from the high school. I don't know what it is, but I'm guessing 2 hours late for Crookston schools tomorrow. Now at the top of the key, pass goes off left wing. With it is Gunderson. Gunderson gets it to Windjam. Windjam looks. Now gets it back over to Bull. Bull guarded very closely. Lobs a pass to Baravich. Baravich off to Gunderson. Gunderson back to Baravich. Now over to the near side to Windjam. Windjam looking in. Nothing there. Leaves it to Gunderson. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Gunderson to Bull. Bull fires up the three, and that's the shot clock violation on the Pirates, and it's still 17-11. Nobody has scored here in 3 minutes. So the Wave bring it up into the front court. With the ball is Marcotte. Over to Matson. Matson leaves it off right wing. Back over to Marcotte. Now a three for Langerud, and she hits it. Langerud hits the three. And it's a 20-11 lead for East Grand Forks with 4:49 remaining. In this first half of play, that'll be Langerud's 5th point of the game. Now the Pirates turn it over. Pass up to Vadova. Vadova hits the brakes. Now leaves it back over to Langerud. Langerud bounce pass inside. Turning around, Thorvaldsen, nothing there. Now a pass over to Matson. She'll fire up the three. That's off the mark. Rebound is loose, out of bounds. Last touch by... Oh, they're going to say it was last touch by East Grand Forks. It'll be Crookston ball. So Windjam will come over and get the instructions from Coach Zimmerman. Windjam gets a pick. Now dribbles, leaves a pass off over to Baravich. Now pass off to Windjam. Windjam lobs it inside to Fee. Fee turns around, puts it up good. Macy Fee, her first points in over 2 years after a foot injury. And Macy, my daughter, gets her first bucket. That's awesome to see. She's been through a lot with that Liz Frank injury. Lobbed it into her. She turns around, puts it in. And just like her dad taught her. 20-13 is the score. And the Pirates need some more points. There's no doubt about that. Now a free throw line jumper. That's off the mark. Fee with the rebound. And she will leave it off over to Borovich. Borovich speeds into the front court. Now leaves a pass off to Smith. Smith looks around, leaves it to Borovich. Now over to the far side. And a shot put up, no good. A rebound grabbed by the Green Wave. They'll put it up into the front court. With it is Langrud. Langrud loses the ball, but it goes right to Matson. Matson drives in and lays it up for an easy two. Matson gets her first points of the game. Boy, it's been a little bit of everybody here for the Green Wave, and they lead 22-13 with 2:58 remaining. Now a pass inside. Smith tried to get it in. It's knocked around, though. Picked up. Borovich has it. Borovich looking around. Gets it back to Smith. Smith back to Borovich. Abby looking inside. Now gets it inside to Fee. Fee turns around. Gets it back to Borovich. Her three. That's off the mark. Rebound is loose. And a reach-in foul is going to be called. That'll be on Emma Gunderson. So Libby Salentine will check out. And also checking in will be Christensen. They're going to replace Smith and Fee. 22-13 the score. 2:30 remaining. Now bringing the ball up. It'll be Adams. Adams dribbles around. Now leaves a pass off right wing. Up to the top of the key. Looking around. Goes over to the far side, driving into the lane and getting stopped. Oh, they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a foul. And it's going to be on Libby Salentine. That'll be her first personal. That'll be the 5th team foul. Coach Zimmerman, like most of us, wondering what in the world was the foul. And the first free throw in and out, no good. So Perkins misses the first free throw. She'll be at the line shooting one more. Now the second free throw with 2:10 remaining. Shot is good. Perkins hits one of two. 23-13. Largest lead of the game now for the Green Wave as Perkins hits the free throw. Now with it, Gunderson for Crookston. Leaves a pass. Now it goes over to Wenjum. Wenjum back up to the top. Goes to Borovich. Borovich back to Salentine on the left wing. Now to the near sideline. Inside the pass. Boy, the Pirates have just been, they do not know how to pass into the perimeter or into the post, boys or girls. Now a shot from the far side. Vadova hits the three. 26-13. The Green Wave take the lead with 1:35 remaining. Now we'll have a foul called, and it'll be on East Grand Forks. At the line will be Wenjum shooting 2 shots. Now the free throw is good for Wenjum. She has 5 points. She's looking for number 6 now. 1:31 remaining. And the free throw is good. 26-15. Wenjum hits both free throws. She has 6 points, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Now Vadova along the far side. Dumps a pass. Now it goes off. Back up to Vadova at the top of the key around the perimeter. It's knocked away. Picked up by Adams. Now back to Vadova in the corner. Back over to the right wing. It goes to Perkins. Perkins dribbles up to the top of the key. Now leaves a pass off. Driving is Adams. Adams to Vadova. She'll cut into the lane. Has the ball knocked away. Regains control. Lobs up. Tried to get a shot off, but it's going to be grabbed by Borovich. Borovich with her 3rd rebound. Leaves a pass over. It'll go to Gunderson. Now back to the right wing, top of the key area to Wenjum. Wenjum fakes the drive. Now leaves a pass in to Borovich, and she's going to be fouled. That'll be the 8th team foul, and Borovich is going to be at the line shooting the bonus. The foul will be on Vadova. That's her first personal. Gunderson will check out. We have 40 seconds remaining. So Abby, the front end of the bonus, hits it. And she will get the bonus shot. Now the second free throw, shot is good. 2 of 2 from the line is Borovic, 26-17. Green Wave lead by 9, 35 seconds left. They're looking to add to that total. Now a pass to the near sideline. A three is off the mark for Perkins. Rebound though, grab, put back in by Vadova. And that is the largest lead, 11 points, or excuse me, they led by 13 at one point. 28-17 now is the score. A lob pass at the top of the key, stolen away, 14 seconds left, driving in, missing the layup is Perkins, and then grabbing the rebound and putting it back in will be Vadova with 2 more points. She now has 14, 3 seconds left, pass up to Borovic, now over to Smith, her three at the buzzer is off the side. And a big lead, 30-17 for the East Grand Forks Green Wave at halftime. 30-17 is the score. East Grand Forks with the lead. Boy, they played well. And we will take a break. We'll be back and take a look at the first half scoring, take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, and a whole lot more. That's all going to be coming up next here in the halftime show on KROX.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball, baseball,
track and field,
soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf, volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts, speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Fosston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Fosston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Welcome back to the halftime show as the East Grand Forks Green Wave have a 30-17 lead over the Crookston Pirates in girls basketball. As we take a look at the scoring, East Grand Forks, they were led. Almost half their points were scored by Tatum Vadova, the 5'10 freshman. She had 14 points. Then after that, 5 for Maya Langrud. It was 3 points for Sophia Perkins, 2 points for Kylie Matson. 2 for Ella Thorvalson, 2 for Cameron Adams, and 2 for McKaylee Fitzpatrick. Playing and not scoring were Allison Kovar and Ellie Marcotte. For Crookston, they were led in scoring 6 points apiece for Abby Baravich and Hallie Winjam, 3 points for Isabel Smith, and 2 points for Macy Fee. So the score 30-17 at the half. We'll take a break. We'll be back, and we will have the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. So that's going to be coming up next, right after this timeout on KROX.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute, short stay, and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute, short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
From early morning to the last thing before bed, light powers your day. And every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. Choose LED bulbs. You'll use 75% less energy, and because they last so long, you may never have to change them again. Whether it's bright light for the bathroom or a soft, warm touch in the family room, LEDs do it all. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED. LED lighting, the smart way to light your life.
Society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
Welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium as the East Grand Forks Green Wave lead the Crookston Pirate Girls Basketball team by a score of 30-17 at halftime. As we take a look at our weather-related announcements here, we're getting a few. All Crookston Public Schools, Washington, Highland, and the high school will be starting 2 hours late tomorrow. Rural busing pickup will happen where possible. There will be no before school age care, no breakfast served, no AM preschool. All before school activities are canceled tomorrow. So again, Crookston schools, public schools will be 2 hours late tomorrow. We received that from Superintendent Keene, and you probably have had the instant alert as well. Let's see what else we have here. We have more Also, Cathedral School will be 2 hours late. There will be no morning preschool for that. And just bear with me here as we're posting them as we go on the line. So Cathedral School is also 2 hours late tomorrow in Crookston. And Our Saviors, we received that as well. That is 2 hours late tomorrow. East Grand Forks Senior High in East Grand Forks Public Schools, they are all 2 hours late tomorrow as well. And East Grand Forks Sacred Heart, they will be 2 hours late also. So that gets you caught up to date on what we have so far. You can go to our website and check it out, KROXAM.com, and click on weather cancellations. We'll take a quick minute and a half timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Our school district has a long history of providing opportunities for all community members, from our youngest students to adults. We believe strong schools lead to strong communities. We are proud of our district. And as we look toward the future, we know there is continued work to be done to ensure that all students have excellent opportunities in education.
On February 14th, voters in Crookston will have the opportunity to vote on a single-question referendum to build a multi-use complex on school property. The facilities would include an artificial turf field, 8-lane track, press box, seating for over 750 spectators, and a concessions and restrooms area. If the referendum passes, the average tax impact on a $200,000 home would be $2.75 a month. 36% of the total referendum cost is covered by the Ag to School tax credit and state aid. If the referendum does not pass, the need for a facility with a usable track and field space for competitive programming will still exist. And while we currently use the University of Minnesota Crookston spaces, we cannot use our state-funded long-term facility maintenance dollars to upgrade a property we don't own.
This investment in our schools is an investment in our students and our community. Please learn all you can about the upcoming referendum and be sure to vote on or before February 14th.
Well, we start the second half, and Crookston will get the first points of the half as they take they trail 30-19, but it's Emma Gunderson getting the basket. Now the Pirates will steal it away. That'll be Baravic. She has her second steal of the half already. Third of the game. A long pass that goes up to Smith. She'll put up the baseline jumper and rolls off the back of the rim. No good. 30-19, Crookston trailing by 11. We're a minute 16 into this second half of play. Now dribbling along the far sideline. Pass goes up to Vadova at the top of the key, guarded by Gunderson. Vadova gets a pick. Doesn't really use it. Now picks up the dribble. Leaves a pass off over. It goes to Perkins. Perkins dribbles off. Now a little scoop shot off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound is Smith. And then a reach-in foul is going to be called on Matson. So Smith will get her first rebound of the game. 30-19. Crookston trailing. They've scored the only points in the second half thus far. And now they're looking to add to that. Try to cut the deficit down to single digits. Windjam leaves a pass to Smith. Now after the right wing, Gunderson. Gunderson looks in, nothing there, leaves it to Windjam. Windjam crossover dribble, cuts in, leaves a pass out. Smith with the three-pointer, too strong. Rebound and a foul is going to be called on Libby Salentine. Oh, that one was a foul. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. She tried to reach through the body. And not going to get away with that one, that's for sure. So we'll have a couple substitutions. Langrud and Adams, they'll check into the game. Marcotte. Langrud and Marcotte check into the game. Kovar, Thorvalson, and Vadova all in. And that 24 seconds left on the shot clock. It starts at 35, so that is a 10-second violation in the backcourt. And the Pirates force a turnover. That'll be Windjam. Right hand hip high dribble, gets a pick. Now stops at the free throw line, leaves a pass off to Smith. Smith dribbling around the perimeter, gets it back over to Wincham. Wincham now over. Left wing, it goes to Borovich. Borovich looking around, gets it back over, now inside to Salentine. Salentine puts up the shot, it's blocked, and the loose ball picked up by Vadova. Long pass up to Kovar. Kovar stops, now puts up the shot. A travel is called first, though, and it'll be a turnover on the Green Wave. Now checking in will be Adams. She's going to replace Marcotte. Pass goes up to Wincham. Wincham sidesteps into the front court, leaves a pass off to Borovich. Now off to Smith. Back up to Gunderson. Now over to Salentine. Salentine takes a dribble, hands it off to Wincham. Wincham might have got away with a push off there. Turns around, now puts up a left-hand scoop shot, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Kovar in the Green Wave. Kovar hits the brakes at the free throw line. Leaves a pass off to Langrud. Langrud stops, leaves it back over to the far sideline. And it'll go over to Adams. Adams back up to Langrud at the top of the key. Now over to the far sideline to Kovar. Kovar stops, leaves a bounce pass. It's stolen away. Now a pass up. That was Salentine that stole it. And then a blocking foul is going to be called. That'll be on Vadova. That'll be her second personal foul. So Salentine with another steal. That is number 3 in the game. We'll have Naomi Johnson. She's going to check in, and East Grand Forks wants a timeout. Crookston trailing 30-19. They'll have the ball. 14:34 remaining in the ball game. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout.
You're watching Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoff, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream. Welcome back. Again, we apologize there. 1 minute commercial somehow got in there and threw us all off. Going to have to talk. How did they sneak one in there? Now a 3 was made by Abby Borovich, and the Green Wave will answer with a bucket by Langrud. And it's now 32-22, a 10-point lead for the Wave. Now the ball is on the ground. A jump ball is called. So Langrud will get the first points of the second half for the Wave. Borovich has 9 points in the game. Crookston will have the ball. They'll be inbounding. Scoreboard update here in boys basketball. Breckenridge, Dilworth, Glendon Felton beat Breckenridge 72-62. Now a pass off near sideline. With it is Abby. Leaves it to Gunderson. Gunderson back to Borovich. Borovich looking. Now gets it back to Gunderson. Gunderson a few dribbles. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Now a 3 for Wincham. That's too strong. Rebound Vadova. She's going to motor into the front court. Left-hand dribble. Dumps it off to Langrud. Langrud back up top of the key. Now over to the right wing. It'll go off to Kovar. Kovar dribbles. Nice bounce pass inside, but it's going to be stolen away by the Pirates. And no, it won't be stolen away. It'll be a jump ball instead. So a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of East Grand Forks. 5 minutes into the second half of play. 13 minutes remaining. Green Wave lead by 10, 32-22.
Now pass inside Kovar. She puts up a shot. It's going to be blocked. We'll give credit on the block to Borovich. And a foul is going to be called on the loose ball on Fitzpatrick for East Grand Forks. Now Matson will check back in. She will replace Kovar. Also checking in for East Grand Forks, Marcotte. And going to replace Vadova. Inbound pass goes to Bull. Gets it back over to Borovich. She'll slowly bring it up into the front court. Dumps a pass off to Wenjum. Wenjum looking. Now gets it up to Johnson. Over to the right wing. It'll go off to Borovich. Borovich to Bull. Bull guarded closely. Gets it back over. Left wing to Wenjum. Now up to the top to Gunderson. Gunderson back right wing to Bull. Chloe looking in. Nothing there. Gets it back up top of the key over to Borovich. Borovich drives in. A little scoop shot. That is blocked. Langrud grabs it. She's looking up the floor. Nothing there, so she'll dribble it up to the free throw line. Leaves a pass Matson along two. That's short. Rebound to Chloe Bull. Bull will get her first rebound of the game. Leaves a pass off to Wenjum. Wenjum cuts in, puts up a shot. It's good! Wenjum with an acrobatic layup gets her 8th point of the game. It's now 32-24. The deficit down to single digits with 11:55 remaining. Now a three is fired up by the Green Wave. That's way off the mark. Rebound is kicked around and grabbed by Adams. Adams leaves it off to Langrud. Langrud. Bounce pass inside, stolen away by Johnson. Johnson leaves it to Bull. Nice job by Naomi Johnson. She'll get her first steal of the game. Now pass off to Wenjum. Wenjum stops, leaves it inside to Johnson. She's fouled, and Naomi will be at the line where she's going to be shooting 2 shots. So the foul will be on Cameron Adams. That'll be her first personal foul. That'll be the 4th team foul. And now Johnson at the line looking for her first point of the game. First free throw is good. 11:26 remaining. Johnson gets her first point. Now Johnson with their second free throw attempt. Right-hand shot is right on the money, but a little too strong. Just hit off the back iron. 32-25 is the score. So the Pirates within 7. That's the closest they've been in a long time. Now it's Vadova. Pull up a baseline jumper. Hits it. Vadova gives the Green Wave a 34-25 lead. That'll be her 16th point of the game for the freshman. Working it around the perimeter are the Pirates. Wenjum hands it off to Borovich. Now over to Johnson. Back to Borovich. Borovich dribbles up to the top of the key. Leaves a pass off to Smith on the right wing. Smith dribbles up top. Now turns around. Leaves a pass off to Johnson. Now quickly over to Borovich. Borovich looks. Crosses over. Now dribbles up to the top, leaves a pass off, and the shot is too late, as that was after the shot clock. And we'll have Libby Salentine checking back in. She's going to replace Naomi Johnson. (34-25) the score. Pirates come with a little 2-2-1 full court press. Now it's Matson, lobs a pass into the front court to Vadova. She has the ball almost knocked away by Smith, but Vadova, she's strong. She keeps it, leaves a pass off to Perkins. Perkins bounce pass inside, turn it around. Thorvaldsen puts it up, no good. But a foul is called, and Thorvaldsen will be at the line shooting 2. That'll be the 3rd personal on Libby Salentine. And Ella Thorvaldsen, the 5'8 junior, at the line. First free throw is in and out, no good. Gunderson will check back in, replacing Chloe Bull. Now the second free throw for Thorvaldsen is no good. Rebound, Wenjum, her 5th. So both free throws missed. And the Pirates have a chance to cut it down from 9. Now Windjam meanders through the defense, and Hallie kisses it off the glass for a bucket, 34-27. Looks like Hallie's getting ready to take this ball game over here. That is point number 10 for Windjam. Now the Green Wave have it, leading by 7. Pass goes off to Vadova. Now off to Perkins. Perkins drives in, and her shot is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Crookston. Yep, that's a good call. Last touch by Crookston. It was clearly one of the Pirates got a hand on it. That's why it went nowhere. Now Vadova, bounce pass, goes inside to Thorvaldsen. She takes a dribble, now kicks it out, and 3 seconds in the lane going to be called. Well, Thorvaldsen got the bounce pass. It was a little low and a little off the mark. She took a dribble to gather herself, did a good job there, but then she was stuck, and Coach Zimmerman quickly shouted out 3, and then shortly after, the 3-second call was made. Now Windjam drives right into the lane, same play as last time. She gets her 12th point, and as we said, it looks like Hallie's starting to take over. 34-29. Pirates, half-court trap, and we'll have a jump ball as Smith, Windjam, Baravich all there. Matson's going to check out. Looks like it's a Kovar, Adams, Vadova, Thorvaldsen, and Perkins all in the game for the Green Wave. Pass goes up top of the key. A 3 for Baravich. That's off the side of the rim. Rebound, Kovar. Kovar, left-hand dribble. She hits the brakes on the left wing. Now up to the top of the key. Stops, leaves a pass off right wing over to Perkins. Perkins bounce pass to Vadova. Vadova guarded by Baravich. Now a pass goes over to Perkins on the right wing. She fakes left, tries to go right, is tied up, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Gunderson. Emma reached in. That'll be her second personal foul. Or third, excuse me. And so the Pirates have Gunderson with 3, Salentine with 3. The inbound, it'll go to Vadova. Back over to Adams. Adams leaves it to Langerud. Now to Vadova. She has the ball knocked away. Windjam steals it away and then dumps a pass off. Nice hustle there by Hallie. Now over far side with it is Baravich. Baravich dribbling up to the top of the key. Now off to the right wing. Hands it off to Smith. Over to Windjam. Windjam thinking about the 3. Gets a pick. Looking to drive. Stops. Leaves it off to Smith. She'll fire a 3 right wing. That's off the side of the rim. Rebound. Grabbed by East Grand Forks. Long pass. Goes up to Adams. Adams stops. Now pops a long shot. No, it's no good. And a foul is going to be called. And I believe that's going to be on Vadova. That'll be her third personal foul. And we'll have a substitution here. Checking in will be Marcotte, replacing Vadova with those 3 fouls. 7:57 remaining, 34-29. Crookston trailing. Windjam has the last 4 points. Trying to get within 1 possession here. Windjam directing traffic, gets a pick, leaves it off to Salentine. Now over to Gunderson, inside to Baravich, and she lays it in for 2. 11 points. Gunderson gets the assist, the second of the game. And the Pirates on a 6-0 run. They trail 34-31. Now coming right back, the Green Wave putting up a shot as Kovar. That's off the mark. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Windjam. And it will be East Grand Forks ball. The inbounder will be Marcotte. Gets it in on the left wing. Now it goes off to the far sideline, up top of the key to Adams. Adams left wing to Kovar. Kovar tries to drive, cut off by Smith. Now a pass deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Crookston. That'll be last touch by Windjam. And a timeout's going to be called by East Grand Forks. We'll take one as well. 34-31, Crookston down by 3, 7:14 remaining. Did you get that? Abby Baravich, the official had his hand up. Abby Baravich comes by and gives him a high five. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout.
You're watching Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoff, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream.
We're gonna have to find that one and take that out and put that up on the highlight reel there, as the official, even he got a smile out of it. Only Abby would do that. She is a character. So here we go. 34-31. We've got a good one. 7:14 remaining. The Pirates have outscored the Green Wave 14-3 here. 14-4, excuse me, in the second half. Now a 3 fired off. That's off the mark. Salentine with the rebound. That is her third. Pass to Baravich over to the far sideline. It'll go to Gunderson. Now back inside. It goes to Gunderson. She's underneath, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on East Grand Forks. That'll be the 6th team foul. That'll be the second personal on Maya Langrud. Now a pass goes off to Smith. Over to Wenjum. Her 3 in and out. No good. Rebound. Green Wave speeding into the front court as Marcotte leaves a pass up to Kovar. Puts up the shot. Good. No, a travel is called first. Boy, Kovar, she has had issues traveling here. She has either almost traveled or traveled about 7-8 times here in the game. Now a pass goes over to the far sideline. Gunderson gets it up to Smith. Smith's pass, that is stolen away. Driving in is Marcotte. Their layup is no good. Rebound is loose. Fighting for it, Baravich and Kovar, and it's going to be Crookston ball. Coach Carpenter can't believe it. We'll have some substitutions. Kovar will check out. Checking back in will be Matson. Well, the Green Wave have had some opportunities here. Have not been able to take advantage on Pirate Sister Night. Top of the key with the ball is Gunderson. Off to the right wing it'll go. Wenjum to Smith. Smith drives in. Travel. 6:06 remaining. A lot of time left. 34-31. East Grand Forks leading by 3. Vadova will check back into the game for East Grand Forks. She's going to replace Langrud. So Langrud will check out. Pirates come with a, looks like a 1-3-1 full court press. Now a pass off. Around the perimeter, Matson, as the Green Wave have no troubles breaking the press. Pass goes into the far corner, a three-pointer, that's too strong. Rebound is loose, picked up by Thorvaldsen. Thorvaldsen spinning, turns around, she is called for a travel. Thorvaldsen caught, she was triple teamed, she pivoted, but almost lost her balance. Pirate fans are calling for a travel. And then she turns it over, so Chloe Bull will check back into the game, replacing Isabel Smith. 34-31. With it is Wenjum. Off to Bull. Bull gets it off to Wenjum on the left wing. She gets a pick. Tried to drive, but was cut off. Good defense. Pass inside to Bull. She kicks it back out. Three-pointer for Baravich. That's way off the mark, out of bounds. Last touch by Crookston. 5:18 remaining. 34-31 the score. Pass goes. Full court pressure, 2-2-1. Full court press. Matson in the backcourt. Now off to Adams. The ball is tipped, and it's going to be picked up by Salentine. Salentine with the steal, her fourth. Now over to the far sideline. A three for Wenjum. That's off the mark. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by East Grand Forks. Coach Carpenter can't believe it. He had the same view we did. It looked like it was tipped out of bounds by Bull. But the inside position for the Green Wave, so it usually benefit of the doubt. Now it's Baravich reverse layup. That's blocked by Vadova. Rebound grab by Thorvaldsen. Thorvaldsen passes it off to Madsen. Madsen along the far sideline. Now up to the left wing, over to the near sideline. Looking around is Adams. Now leaves a pass off near sideline to Vadova. Up to Madsen. Back over to the near side, Vadova. Looking inside to Thorvaldsen. Thorvaldsen posting up, but they're not able to get it into her. Now back to Vadova. She spins, stops, pops a three. That's off the mark. Rebound tipped, and it goes right to Salentine. Libby gets it off to Baravich. Baravich slowly dribbles up to the right wing. Now crosses over, looks around, leaves a pass over to the far sideline. It goes off. Now to the left wing to Bull. Bull leaves it up top of the key. Around the perimeter, near sideline to Salentine. Inside, Gunderson puts it up off the glass. Good. Emma Gunderson with her first points of the game. And the Pirates trail by 34-33 as the defense chant comes into play. The assist, nice ball movement by the Pirates. Now a three fired up by Madsen. That's way off the mark. Salentine with a rebound. She turns around. Pass stolen by Vadova. She misses the layup, and the rebound grab by Windjam. Oh, man, Vadova picked it off and then misses the layup. Over to the far side. Gunderson tries to fire a three with two defenders right in front of her, and she has it blocked. Smith will check back into the game, replacing Bull. And a timeout's going to be called by Crookston. East Grand Forks 34, Crookston 33 in high school girls basketball action. 3:23 remaining in the game, or dare we say regulation. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout.
You're watching Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoff, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream.
After the timeout, Crookston will have the ball on the far sideline. Inbound pass goes to Windjam. Windjam leaves it up top of the key. Off to Smith, back over to Windjam. Windjam with the dribble. Kicks a pass up top of the key to Baravich. Baravich cuts into the free throw line. Leaves a pass to Smith. Smith puts up the shot. That's way too strong. Boy, the Pirate shot selection the last two trips down the floor have not been good at all. Now off to the left wing with the ball is Kovar. Kovar leaves it back up. Over to Adams. Adams back to Kovar. Kovar drives in, puts up the shot. It is good. Bounced off the back of the rim 2, 3, 4 times. And Kovar gives her team a 3-point lead, 36-33. 2:35 remaining. Now down to 2.5 minutes. Go, Smith drives in, puts up the shot. Good, and the foul. That's a good shot selection. And Smith has a chance to tie up the game with a 3-point play. 2:25 remaining. That'll be the third foul on Fitzpatrick. And the free throw is made. Isabel Smith gets her 6th point of the game. And they are the biggest three so far for the Pirates on the 3-point play. 2:15 remaining. And you can hear the Pirate crowd get a little louder now after that tie. Third tie of the game. Lob pass goes to Vadova. She'll drive in. She stops. Backs up to the left wing. Picks up the dribble. Now dumps a pass into the corner to Adams. Adams picks up the ball. Leaves it back up to Madsen. Now over to Kovar. Kovar drives. Into the lane, puts up the shot, it's good, and the foul. Kovar gets her 4th point of the game, all coming here in the last couple of minutes, and now she has a chance to give her team a 3-point play. Her first points were at 2:35, so now with 1:51 all in the last minute. 38-36 the score. She misses the free throw. The ball is loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Crookston. It'll be East Grand Forks ball. So 38-36, East Grand Forks with the lead. Kovar did miss the free throw, but the Pirates weren't able to get the rebound. Madsen, guarded by Smith, spin dribbles. Stops, pull up free throw line jumper. That missed everything. Vadova with the rebound, though. She loses the ball. It's going to be picked up by Windjam, and she's going to be tripped up. Allie Windjam with another steal. That's her 4th. That'll be the 3rd foul on Kovar. And it will be Windjam at the line, shooting the bonus, as that's the 8th team foul. Now Thorvaldsen will check in. She's going to replace Fitzpatrick. Minute 33 remaining. First free throw is good. Getting the bonus shot will be Windjam. 13 points now for Hallie, along with 6 rebounds, 4 steals, 2 blocks, and 2 assists. Now the second free throw shot is good. Windjam ties it up at 38 apiece with 2 free throws. And we've got a tied ball game at 38 apiece, a minute and a half remaining. A pass goes up to, it's going to be stolen away. They're going to get it to Windjam to Gunderson. Now over to Borovich. Borovich drives baseline, puts up the shot. It's blocked. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crookston, and it'll be East Grand Forks ball. The Pirates clearly knocked it out of the hands there. Good call by the officials. Minute 16 remaining. Inbound pass as the Pirates come with that 2-2-1 full court press again. In the backcourt with the ball is Marcotte. Marcotte dribbles, gets the ball across just in time to Vadova. Vadova on the block, turns around, leaves a pass back to Adams. Now over to the right wing to Madsen. Madsen takes a few dribbles, stops, turns around, looking for somebody, and a timeout is going to be called by Coach Carpenter. He knew the 5-second call was coming, and he alertly called the timeout with 51.5 seconds remaining. There's 11 seconds left on the shot clock, and we're tied at 38 apiece. We'll take a break. Let's keep it here. We're going to keep it here during this break. Again, we have some weather-related announcements, and it affects both schools that are playing here, so we'll pass them along. And as I say that, I exited out of that page. But we can tell you Crookston Public Schools, that's Washington, Highland, and Crookston High School will be starting 2 hours late tomorrow. Rural busing and pickup will happen where possible. There will be no before-school age care, no breakfast served, and no AM preschool. All before-school activities are canceled. Cathedral School will be 2 hours late, no morning preschool. Our Savior's Lutheran School will be 2 hours late. Crookston Head Start will be opening 2 hours late. Sacred Heart School in East Grand Forks and child care will be 2 hours late, no AM preschool. And East Grand Forks public schools and buses will be 2 hours late tomorrow. Those are the weather-related announcements that we have so far here this evening. They're all available online, KROXAM.com, and click on weather cancellations, and you can find them there. Well, here we go. After the timeout, East Grand Forks with the ball. Inbound pass goes to Thorvaldsen. Thorvaldsen, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Now off to Madsen. Madsen leaves it up top of the key. Now driving in, putting up a runner. Too strong. Rebound. It didn't hit the rim. Well, they're going to call a foul on the Pirates. Boy, that's a terrible foul by the Pirates, because if they don't, they didn't have to do anything. It didn't touch the rim. Therefore, the shot clock was dead, and Crookston would have had the ball. Now the inbound pass, that's going to be off the mark. It's loose, and Vadova is there, of course. Now the freshman will fire up the three. That missed everything. 33.8 seconds left. Crookston can settle for the last shot. Crookston can hold for the last shot. Let's see what the Pirates do here. It's going to be Wincham bringing it up into the front court. Looks over to Coach Zimmerman. Looking around is Wincham. She's guarded closely, and a timeout is going to be called by the Pirates. So a timeout called by the Pirates. We're tied at 38, 19.6 seconds remaining. The Pirates can hold for the last shot. We'll be back right after this 1 minute timeout.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Well, here we go. We're down to the final 19.6 seconds of regulation. And the Crookston Pirate Girls, they are tied with East Grand Forks in high school basketball action. A score of 38-38. Crookston can hold. The shot clock is being used, but it is off. So here we go, down to the final seconds. 9 seconds left. With it is Wincham. Wincham at the free throw line. Spins, drives in. A little scoop shot off the glass. No good. Rebound grab by Baravich. She puts it back up. No good. And we're going to have overtime. We have overtime for the second time this season between the two teams. How about that? And it looks like the Green Wave on that rebound. Adams is shaken up. Might have taken a shot to the stomach on the play. So we're going to overtime for the second time this season between these two teams. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this 90-second timeout.
Our school district has a long history of providing opportunities for all community members, from our youngest students to adults. We believe strong schools lead to strong communities. We are proud of our district. And as we look toward the future, we know there is continued work to be done to ensure that all students have excellent opportunities in education.
On February 14th, voters in Crookston will have the opportunity to vote on a single-question referendum to build a multi-use complex on school property. The facilities would include an artificial turf field, 8-lane track, press box, seating for over 750 spectators, and a concessions and restrooms area. If the referendum passes, the average tax impact on a $200,000 home would be $2.75 a month. 36% of the total referendum cost is covered by the Ag to School tax credit and state aid. If the referendum does not pass, the need for a facility with a usable track and field space for competitive programming will still exist. And while we currently use the University of Minnesota Crookston spaces, we cannot use our state-funded long-term facility maintenance dollars to upgrade a property we don't own.
This investment in our schools is an investment in our students and our community. Please learn all you can about the upcoming referendum and be sure to vote on or before February 14th.
Welcome back to the streaming viewers as well, as we have overtime. 38-38. Crookston scored 21 points they outscored East Grand Forks 21-8. Now we go into overtime. East Grand Forks with the ball. With it, far sideline is Marcotte. East Grand Forks going the same way. Kovar off to the far sideline, now putting up the shot and getting fouled will be Marcotte. She's going to be at the line shooting 2. The foul will be on Emma Gunderson. That'll be her 5th personal foul, and she will fall out of the game with 3:33 remaining and 4 points in the game. So 3:33 left in OT is when she falls out, 4 points. And the first free throw is no good. Now the second free throw. That is off the mark as well, and Borovich grabs the rebound. That's her 5th. So both free throws are missed, and Crookston now has a chance to take the lead. Over to the far sideline. It's Smith. Leaves it off to the right wing. Driving onto the baseline. Wenjum, her pass is tipped away out of bounds, but last touched out of bounds by East Grand Forks. So the Pirates inbound to Salentine. She lobs it up top of the key. Now to the free throw line, top of the key area to Wenjum. Off to Borovich. Borovich inside to Wenjum. Wenjum turns around, up and under move, puts the shot up, no good. Rebound is loose. Wenjum grabs her own rebound and then puts up the scoop shot, good. Offensive rebound in the putback. And Wenjum gives the Pirates a 40-38 lead. It's the first time they've led since they led 3-0. So the rebound and the putback for Wenjum. And the Pirates lead by 2. Now it's Vadova driving baseline. Her floater way too strong. Rebound Wenjum, her 8th. Hallie's going to bring it up into the front court. Crossover dribble up to the top of the key. Now drives in. Her left-hand shot is good. Wenjum has all 4 points of overtime. And the Pirates lead 42-38 with 2:18 remaining. That's now 18 points for Wenjum. Green Wave come right back. Kovar puts up a shot. She's fouled by Salentine. And that will be Libby's 4th foul. At the line shooting 2 free throws will be Kovar. 2:10 remaining in overtime. First free throw is good. 42-39 the score. Kovar gets the first points of overtime for the Green Wave. Looking to add one more with her second free throw. She has 5 points, make it 6. 42-40, both free throws made for Kovar. Again, we are using the shot clock. There's 31 seconds left on the shot clock, now 27. Dribbling over to the left wing is Wenjum. Guarded by Kovar. Leaves a pass to Borovich. Borovich, she cuts towards the lane. Leaves a pass off to Smith. She lobs it up to Bull at the top of the key. Now back over. Gunderson fouled out for the Pirates. Now to Smith, left wing. Onto the baseline. The pass goes off the knee of a Green Wave player. And it will still be Crookston ball with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Matson will check out. Checking in will be Perkins. So the Pirates have 5 seconds left on the shot clock. 1:40 in overtime as they lead 42-40 over East Grand Forks. Second time these two teams have gone to overtime. Now it's Borovich driving in, pulls up for the jumper and the kiss off the glass. And the Pirates are going to call a timeout. Abby Borovich coming up with another big-time play. And she gives her team a 4-point lead with 1:33 with the shot clock running down. And that will be Borovich's 13th point of the game. Wenjum has 18, and a timeout is called on the floor. Again, we'll keep it here. Run through some scores for you that we have so far. Finals in girls basketball. Warren Alvarado Oslo beat Goodrich Grigla 32-29. Winnemac beat Bagley 45-31. Ada Borup West beat Mahnomen Waban 61-58. Girls hockey, Wahpeton Breckenridge beat Detroit Lakes 7-0. Boys basketball, Foston beat Climax Fisher 84-40. Fertile Beltrami beat Norman County East Deal and Hitterdal 78-58. And Dilworth, Glendon, Felton beat Breckenridge 72-62. Those are some of the finals that we have so far here this evening. And we'll keep adding more as we get them. So here we go after the timeout. Girls basketball, Detroit Lakes beat Aitken 57-14. Minute 25 remaining in overtime. Crookston leading East Grand Forks 44-40. Langerud with a three, and she hits it. Langerud with a big three-pointer there with a minute 18 remaining. And that gets the Green Wave within one, trailing 44-43. So Langerud with her 10th point of the game. Vadova has 16. And those are the two leaders for East Grand Forks. We'll keep it here during this timeout. We gave you the scores that we have so far, and we'll try to add some more to the list here. Pequot Lakes, they beat Pine River Bacchus in girls basketball 65-21. So those are some of the latest updates we have as we're looking for more. So after the timeout, Crookston will have the ball leading by one. Crookston will inbound. It'll be Smith, Bull, Paravich, Wenjum, and Salentine all in the game. So the Pirates have it. Paravich along the far sideline, a spin dribble, leaves a pass up top of the key to Smith. Now off to Bull. Back over, Salentine with it. Libby hands it off to Wenjum. Wenjum tried to drive, was cut off. Now cuts in, puts up the shot, it's blocked. Vadova picks it up. Green Wave have a chance to take the lead with under a minute left. Pass goes to Madsen. Madsen leaves it up. Now over to Kovar, goes through her hands. She regains control, dumps a pass to Vadova. Now to the near sideline to Madsen. 21 seconds left on the shot clock. Now driving in. Pass goes back to Madsen. Madsen guarded closely. Leaves it up to the top of the key. Vadova, she wanted to fire that three, but does not. She'll cut into the lane, puts up the shot. She's fouled. It'll be at the line where she's going to be shooting two. .7 seconds remaining. Vadova at the line where she's going to be shooting two. That'll be the fifth foul on Salentine. So she'll foul out with no points in the game. 5 rebounds. So they're So I had her for 5 as well. So did the official book. And it only matters what the official book says unless the officials want to listen to everybody. So Johnson will check into the game. So Libby, I had her for 5 as well. So and the free throw is no good. So now the freshman, Vadova, has a chance to tie it up with 29.7 seconds left. She hits it. We're tied at 44. Vadova hits 1 of 2. She has 17 points. Now the Pirates with a chance to win the game. But once again, They can hold for the last shot just like they did last time. And now here we go. 14 seconds left. Down to 11 seconds left. With the ball is Wenjum. Wenjum drives into the paint, leaves a kick out to Bull. Bull drives in to Johnson. She'll fire a three and hits it! Naomi Johnson with the three! And that's the ball game! Naomi Johnson buries the three, and the Pirates win! Wow! An unlikely hero as far as the three-point shot goes. The sophomore post buries it. Ice in her veins, and the Pirates can't believe it. Wow. And the Pirates win in overtime on the buzzer beater. Naomi Johnson, the sophomore, gets her first basket of the game. She had a free throw earlier. She plays sparing minutes, and now the Pirate student body, they are crashing over as well, as the Pirates win on a buzzer beater in overtime by Naomi Johnson. The sophomore post hits a three. We'll have to ask her if she's hit one this year yet. And the Pirates get the W in overtime once again over the East Grand Forks Green Wave. This time a 47-44 final. 47-44 the final score. The Crookston Pirates come away with their 10th win of the year. And another thrilling game between Crookston and the Green Wave. Well, we're going to need to catch our breath. We'll take a break. We'll be back, add up all the scoring, the stats, and more. We'll talk with Coach Darren Zimmerman. We'll see if we can talk with Naomi Johnson as well. That's all going to be coming up here in the post-game show as the Crookston Pirate Girls basketball team wins in overtime 47-44 right here on KROX.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Dr. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
And welcome back to the post-game show as the Crookston Pirates win a thriller. A Naomi Johnson three-pointer at the buzzer gives the Pirates a 47-44 overtime victory. And they get another big win, another overtime victory over the East Grand Forks Green Wave, and a thrilling game once again. Wow. What a second half, though, by the Pirates. They trailed 30-17 at halftime. They outscored East Grand Forks 21-8 in the second half. And then in overtime, they outscore the Green Wave by a score of 9-6. So the Pirates really pick it up in the second half, and they come away with the victory by a final score of 47-44 in OT. Let's go through the scoring. First for Crookston, Emma Gunderson. She fouled out with 3:33 left in overtime. She had 4 points. Abby Baravich had 13 points. 6 points for Isabel Smith. 18 points for Hallie Windjam. 4 points for Naomi Johnson, including the game-winning three-pointer. And then 2 points for Macy Fee. Playing and not scoring were Libby Salentine, Chloe Bull, and Caitlin Christensen. For the East Grand Forks Green Wave, they were led in scoring. The scoring went like this. It was Allison Kovar. She had 6 points. 2 points for Kylie Matson. Sophia Perkins with 3 points. 17 points for Tatum Vadova. 2 points for Ella Thorvalson. And then 10 points for Maya Langrud. 2 points for Adams, Cameron. And then 2 points as well for McKaylee Fitzpatrick. 47-44 is the final score. Crookston wins a thriller in overtime. They improve to 10-6 on the season. The Green Wave of East Grand Forks will drop to 8-8. We'll take a break. We'll be back. We'll have the coach's interview with Coach Darren Zimmerman. That'll be coming up right after this timeout on KROX.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball, baseball,
track and field, soccer,
swimming,
tennis, golf, volleyball,
crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience. 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Fosston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Fosston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
And welcome back to the post-game show as the Crookston Pirates come away with it was a 47 to, I was so excited I didn't even write down the basket by Naomi. But Naomi Johnson, the sophomore post, she gets, I think it's pretty safe to say, her first three-pointer in a varsity game as she gives her team a win 47-44 in overtime. We're now joined by the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Darren Zimmerman. And, Coach, first of all, what a game. And very similar to the first time you met, just back and forth. You trailed for a while, then had a strong second half, and were able to win in overtime. And you had two overtime games, both of them against East Grand Forks this year.
Yeah, no, we really had to grind tonight. Was not a great first half for us, and I think East Grand Forks had a lot to do with that. They played just a really good defensive game the entire game, and they had it really going on offense in the first half too. And so we found ourselves trailing. It was not quite like the first game because we played a much better first half in that first game. But yeah, overall it was second overtime game, and I guess we're happy with the result.
Let's go back to the beginning. You start off with a Isabel Smith three-pointer. You take a 3-0 lead, but then the Green Wave go on a 9-0 run. 7 of those points scored by Tatum Vadova, their outstanding freshman, and you trailed 9-3, and obviously not what you were hoping for.
No, they did a good job of running the floor, and we were just a step or two behind them, whether it be in the full court or the half court, and we did come out and knock down that three right away, and that was key for Isabel. She's keeping, she's been working on that shot, and it's real good for our team when she's making that shot and consistent with it. So that was a great way for us to start. But then just on the defensive end, which was kind of the theme for the first half for us, we were a step or two slow trailing them, whether it be on a screen or running down the floor, and they made us pay for that.
You stopped the run with an Abby Baravich three-pointer, and then Hallie followed with a basket. You trailed 9-8. You were able to tie it up at 11 after Hallie had a couple free throws and Abby had one. And things were looking like you were right back there, but that was with 11 minutes left, and then you were outscored the rest of the way, 19-6, and only 6 points in the final 11 minutes of the first half. And obviously, that is not anything what you're looking for.
No, that's not efficient on that end at all. A lot of forced shots, a lot of standing around on offense, and when the team's playing good defense and pack it in like they were, those aren't going to be high percentage shots when you're shooting them like that. Something definitely have to look back on the film and see, what those areas were exactly, because easily say we were just not moving enough, but the kids were still moving. Just maybe where were we moving and what weren't we doing during that time to create good offense. But it was not a good last part of the first half or most of the first half for us, and we found ourselves down at halftime.
Guess one highlight, not only because it's a my kid, but Macy Fee was able to score for the first time in a couple of years on a nice pass from Windjam, but that was pretty cool.
No, that was really good to get Macy going a little bit. Over the last probably 2-3 weeks, I think every week I've just seen another step come to her game in practice, get a little more comfortable out there, and she just needs to use her body.
Yes,
because she's going to be she's tough down there when she posts up, and she had a nice seal there and kept the ball high and had a fairly easy two after she worked hard to get it, and that was a big moment for us in the first half. It kind of I think relaxed our team a little bit and at least got us in a more positive mindset.
You trail 30-17 at halftime, and what was the message to the girls at halftime?
The big thing was just hustle.
Mm-hmm.
We're not making shots, and they're doing a better job and of just pretty much everything for that matter. And the one thing that we really had to do is we just had to hustle. If we weren't happy with the way we were playing, that's one thing we challenged them with is we got to go do something about it. Like that, they played a good half. and you got to give them credit for that. But at the end of the day, our job is to go out there and stop them and score on them. And we didn't do that, so we can't be happy with what we did. So we just got to win the hustle plays. We got to set good screens and rebound, especially. I think that was an area in the first half. It just, there wasn't a 50-50 ball. It was going East Grand Forks' way every single time. So just stressed that we had to just be much better on the defensive end.
In the second half, you came out and the girls received the message that you tried to get across. You outscore East Grand Forks 21-8 in the second half, and you have to be happy with only giving up 8 points and a half.
No, yeah, we were solid defensively in the second half. I mean, that was, from start to finish, just a really clean half for us. They earned what they got, and they certainly made us earn for what we did on the offensive end too. But yeah, you couldn't have asked for a better effort and just doing the little details better defensively for us in the second half.
You trailed late in the game. You had a 3-point play from Isabel Smith, which was a huge play for you to tie you up at 36. Then you tied it up at 38 with a minute and a half left on 2 free throws from Hallie Windjam. You had a chance at the end to win and just couldn't get it to go, but that forced overtime. But you finished strong once again against the Green Wave.
No, we did. Yeah, we kind of drew something up during the timeout, and we knew the time of the clock that we wanted to go do it on, and we thought if we did it well, hopefully it would just be one shot and we would score. And they did a good job of contesting, but Abby was right there for a rebound, and she's pretty tough in the paint. Mm-hmm. So if she catches it there, she's got a good opportunity, and she's just a little off balance. And the kid, East Grand Forks girl, was straight up, so there's a little contact there, but it was a clean legal play. Mm-hmm. And she just wasn't able to convert on it. But again, we knew that if we executed there, we couldn't lose in that moment. We had every opportunity to win. So we just had 4 more minutes, and the way we were playing, we were happy to get those 4 more minutes and need to go out and execute.
East Grand Forks missed a free throw 27 seconds into the overtime period, and then Hallie Windjam had a rebound, offensive rebound, and a putback, and then followed with another bucket, and you led 42-38, and things were looking pretty good at that point.
They were, yeah. Between Hallie and Abby there, that sometimes in the last closing minutes of the second half and certainly overtime, just kind of made something, made a play, made something happen. And that was big for us. And then, we had pressed a little bit, and we wanted to establish ourselves in the half court and not just give up anything easy. And we got a little confuddled on a screen, and we let probably the best three-point shooter they had on the floor get open for a shot, and she made us pay for it. And, so going up it was nice to have that 2-possession lead, because even with the 3, we still were kind of in control at that point.
You led 44-43 with a minute 18 left after Langrud hit the 3, and then with 30 seconds, or 29.7 to be exact, the Vadova tied it up with a free throw, and it was 44-44. The good news is with her, she missed the first one, made the second. You had the ball. Once again, you could hold for the last shot, and that turned out to be, pretty nice.
It was, yeah. So we elected not to call timeout there. Just wanted to kind of let the kids play, because, I like our thinkers on the floor and ability to make some plays. And, I think probably everybody in the gym thought that either number 12 or 5 was maybe going to shoot it for us. And Hallie wisely, she gave up the ball, and she cut and moved off of it after that. And Chloe found it in her hands, and she did a good job of driving in and drawing a defender. And there was Naomi wide open at the top of the key. And, if you're going to shoot a 3-point shot, that's probably the shot you want to shoot. I think statistically it's the one that's going to go in the most. And, nothing but net. So you never know when your moment's going to be and when you're going to have that opportunity to make that shot. And it couldn't happen to a nicer kid. That was a big shot and a big moment for our team, and Naomi in particular.
She has come a long way over the past couple of years. She's put a lot of time in, and she gets some. She's been playing some good minutes in JV. She's only a sophomore. Getting good minutes on the JV end, and then she gives you some good minutes to give a spell for Salentine, or usually that's who she comes in for, but she was able to hit that 3, and we're guessing that's her first 3, we know it's her first 3, I think, in a varsity game, but probably doesn't have very many in the JV games as well, but she hit nothing but net, and it's going to be a shot she probably never forgets.
No, absolutely. I mean, anytime that you can make a shot, number 1 is important, but certainly to make a game winner in overtime
against East Grand Forks.
As time expires, basically, yeah, you're not going to forget it. And we had a nice crowd here tonight too. We had Pirate Sister Night, as we talked about in the pregame, and those kids were awesome. Student section was awesome. Parents got into it, so it was a fun atmosphere here at home. And yeah, just a cool moment to end it that way. We'd like to maybe play a little bit better and in the first half, and we'd always like to have a lead, but certainly, good teams and great teams find ways to win, and we were able to do that here tonight.
You get the win, and I don't think people are going to remember that first half. The Pirate fans won't anyway. They're going to remember that last shot and the exciting finish, that's for sure. But you get the 10th win of the year. You improved to 10-6, and a big section win, and Fergus Falls got beat pretty handily by Albany, so you probably jump ahead of them but every game now, the rest of the season is going to be really big for you, especially for that QRF seeding.
Yeah, section's really good, as we saw tonight. Just everybody, in that top 12, 13 is all pretty capable and is capable of putting together a good game at any night. So every game is critically important, and anybody can beat anybody. We know that, so we just got to take a game at a time and prepare for it and put ourselves in a good position to be playing our best basketball come March, and then wherever our seeding might be at that time too.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the exciting win and exciting night, and 47-44 victory over East Grand Forks. And I think this might be the first time this has happened since I've been covering Pirate sports, but you've beat East Grand Forks twice in overtime. So
I mean, that win's a win, I guess. We'd rather have it in regulation, but certainly the dramatic of the overtime. By the way, did Libby actually have 5 fouls? Our bench
I had her for 5.
Okay,
yep.
So our bench made we'll just leave it at that.
We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
I had it for 5 too, and it's because in the first half, or there was early on, she had 2. So she was in foul trouble for a lot of the games.
Yeah, well, she played a good, clean game when being in foul trouble.
And it didn't matter.
It
turned out
the kid that went in for her, so.
Everything happens for a reason.
I guess so, yep.
The basketball gods were looking down on the Pirates tonight. So, Coach, again, congratulations, and it's going to be a big week next week. Best of luck then, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thanks, Chris.
That is Coach Darren Zimmerman of the Crookston Pirates. We thank him for joining us here in the post-game show. Pirates win 47-44. We'll go through our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and wrap everything up. That'll be coming up right after this timeout on KROX.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178, Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute, short stay, and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute, short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
From early morning to the last thing before bed, light powers your day. And every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. Choose LED bulbs. You'll use 75% less energy, and because they last so long, you may never have to change them again. Whether it's bright light for the bathroom or a soft, warm touch in the family room, LEDs do it all. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED. LED lighting, the smart way to light your life.
Society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
And welcome back to the post-game show, as it's now time to take a look at our Drafts Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. As we, Drafts Sports Bar and Grill, they are open Tuesday through Sundays. They open daily, except for Monday at 11 a.m. Lunch specials are served 11 to 2. You can contact them at 218-281-1183. They have a wide variety of soups, salads, appetizers, entrees, sandwiches, wraps, tacos, pastas, burgers, and desserts. And the special, we're done with Thursday already. We're past 9 o'clock. So we'll tell you what's happening tomorrow. It's Rib Night. St. Louis Ribs from 5 to 9, $15 for a half rack, $19 for a full rack. And Saturday night, it's Prime Rib from 5 to 9 is the special. Sunday, build your own mac and cheese from 5 to 8 at Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. As we take a look at our scoreboard, and you can do that as well by going to KROXAM.com, click on sports on the drop-down menu, go to days of the week, and then click on Thursday. We have all the scores there. In girls basketball, Crookston beat East Grand Forks 47-44 in overtime. JV East Grand Forks won 48-21. Junior high boys and girls Crookston basketball against Grand Forks Schrader was canceled. Boys basketball finals, Foston beat Climax Fisher 84-40. Fertile Beltrami beat Norman County East Deal and Hitterdal 78-58. Winnie-Mac beat Bagley 85-50. It was Ada Borup West beating Monoman Waban 73-67 in overtime. Pelican Rapids beat Frazee 60-49. Dilworth Glendon Felton beat Breckenridge 72-62. Hawley beat Fergus Falls 61-56. And Perham beat Barnesville 69-40. Girls basketball, Sacred Heart at Red Lake Falls was postponed. Warren Alvarado Oslo beat Goodrich Grigla 32-29. Winnie-Mac beat Bagley 45-31. Ada Borup West beat Monoman Waban 61-58. Walker Hackensack Akeley beat Warroad 75-48. Perham beat Wadena Deer Creek 57-38. Albany beat Fergus Falls 71-38. And Kelly Northholm beat Black Duck 69-29. Boys hockey, Red Lake Falls at Mayville Portland postponed to February 7th. Detroit Lakes at Wadena Deer Creek postponed to February 6th. And Roseau at Moorhead postponed to February 14th. Girls hockey, one final, Wahpeton Breckenridge beat Detroit Lakes 7-0. And those are the scores that we have so far here this evening. Again, we'll be updating our scores as we get more finals in here tonight. And we're going to double check one more time here, see if we have, and let's see here, still no Bemidji East Grand Forks score yet on that one. So that is our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update as we take a look at the weather-related announcements. Crookston High School, Washington, and Highland School all going to be 2 hours late tomorrow. And with that being said, the buses in the rural areas where they are capable. So keep that in mind if you're in the rural area. They will make it where they can. There will be no before-school age care, no breakfast served, and no AM preschool. All before-school activities are canceled in Crookston. Cathedral School will be 2 hours late. There is no morning preschool tomorrow. Our Savior's Lutheran School will be 2 hours late. Crookston Head Start will be opening 2 hours late. Sacred Heart School and Child Care will be 2 hours late. No AM preschool. And East Grand Forks Public Schools and buses will be 2 hours late tomorrow. Those are the weather-related announcements that we have so far here this evening. Well, what an exciting game. The Crookston Pirate Girls Basketball team on a Naomi Johnson three-point shot. We have the video. We'll be posting that. We have the full game video if you want to go back and watch the game, but we'll also have an individual video of Naomi's last-second shot for the W. We'll have that on our website a little later as well, so be looking for that. Again, the Pirates trailed 30-17 at halftime. They outscore East Grand Forks 21-8 in the second half, and then they outscore the Green Wave 9-6 in overtime on that Naomi Johnson three-point play. The sophomore comes in to replace Libby Salentine, the starting post, who had 5 fouls, and Naomi hits the game winner. Winner, chicken dinner. That is about it. The Pirates improved to 10-6 on the season. East Grand Forks, they will drop to 8-7. The Pirate Girls Basketball team coming up next for them. They're going to have a busy week with a lot of important games next week. They will have Roseau on the 31st. We'll have that game right here on KROX. And then on Friday, they'll take on Wadena Deer Creek in Wadena at 7:30. And then at 3:30 on Saturday, they will take on Hawley. So 3 big section opponents there. Then February 7th, they have Dilworth, Glendon, Felton. The 13th, they have Pelican Rapids. And then they end with Breckenridge. Breckenridge is not a section team anymore. So Pelican Rapids, Dilworth, Glendon, Felton, Hawley, Roseau, Wadena Deer Creek. All of those are going to be huge games for the Pirates, especially DGF, Hawley, and Pelican Rapids. If they can win all 3 of those, they're going to have tiebreakers with all 3, and that will come in very handy when it comes to seeding time. So the Pirates, it's make or break here. They could really move up, maybe even into the top 3 in the section. They probably took one a little more here. They will do that. They're going to go ahead of Fergus Falls, I would believe, here after tonight's game. Fergus Falls lost, Crookston won. They were just a point apart. So Crookston will now be, I think, number 5, and they could very likely move up to 4 or 3 here. And if they finish strong, maybe even into number 2. It's going to be tough to knock off Perham as they continue to win. That is about it on our post-game show. Again, the Crookston Pirate Girls, they win 47-44 in overtime. We thank you for listening and thank you for tuning in as the Pirates win 47-44. They improved to 10-6 on the year. The Green Wave dropped to 8-8 on a fantastic and exciting Pirate Sister night tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great evening, everybody.